on 0903-936-8185. Call Toby on 0803-509-3394. Ayo on 0706 840-7359. Take the leap today. Let Wells Radio 89.3 FM be the megaphone for your business success. You won't regret it.
You don't hustle tire. You know they take you holiday. You write application, you go for auditions, but still, it be like saying no they pay. They don't laugh you tired. Some say, share until your mate get the aeroplane. Before you go make calm, you beg God to make calm, but see, everybody getting late. So my brother hustle, so my sister walk. No condition lasts forever, your own turn become. So my brother hustle, so my sister walk. Beans you know they cook forever, your own beans go down. If you see person who make a more, rejoice with them. If they ask you what's your no, take no offense. See this life better, no, your time they come, because no be only you kill Jesus. We plenty for there.
It's 6 minutes gone past 4 p.m. from the studio of Wells Radio 89.3 FM, your preferred wholesome radio. And we're reaching you live from Wells Broadcasting House along Alafin Avenue, Oluyole Estate, Ibadan. It's another Friday evening, and of course, once you hear that particular song, it is time for us to sit and talk about issues that concerns us as youth, actual young people, striving to ensure that everything just works out fine. Because as we are here, we are just like mirrors for your reflection. Because whatever it is that you go through, we also go through it as actual young people. And so on the show, we try as much as possible to, delve into everything that makes us youth actually, and talk about different issues from, career to social issues and so much more, all in the bid for us to become better versions of ourselves as youths that we are. Because again, we are the future. It might be bleak right now, that future if you they blurry, but we are still the future. Welcome to the show. My name is Toluwaleke, Alli, the radio princess, and as always, I never walk alone on the show. So with me in the studio is a IB boy.
Yeah.
Yes, she. I no longer as you have migrated.
I did change of name now.
I've upgraded.
Yeah,
from,
I did change of name last. It wasn't last week.
Yeah, it was last week. Yes. From the IKD guy to the IB guy.
Though the decision was not that easy though. You understand?
Yeah, some things just have to be done. Anyway, that's the voice of Oluwale. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Okay, all right. Okay, so Adiola won't be joining us on the show today. But of course, you can watch us live on Facebook. We're live on Facebook this evening at Wales Radio 893 FM fan page. At Wales Radio 893 FM fan page. And you can also, watch us live on YouTube. That is Wales Radio 89.3 FM. As always, we first take a look at the trends and then come back to our topic of discussion for today. So let's take a look at some of the stories, a few of the stories that made rounds in the course of the week.
So my brother hustle Jerry, so my sister walk. Things they go forever. Don't be go down forever. If you see person let them come home, and if they ask you what's on,
All right, so welcome back. Let us begin with this particular story. So the Minister of Information has come out to say that Nigeria is not collapsing and that Nigerians should reject the false narrative. And he dismissed the claims that Nigeria is on the verge of collapse, insisting that the country is instead moving steadily. It's like, steadily, that's how towards growth and stability. So as much as you're still Nigerians, say, you people, you cannot have a country that is about to collapse and you are there planning how to live within it. No. He says it's important that we need to rethink how we make these statements, because how will you be saying that Nigeria is collapsing, yet you are inside the same country? But it said that is contradictory, is misleading. But it's not that. Even if they have money, they'll go. It's not because
someone will say asapu.
It's not only, but I mean, I understand where it's coming from. Talking about the fact that yes, truthfully, Nigeria is not collapsing. We might not be at the points that we want to be, but he said that we should even. What do you think others from outside will think of us if, all the time that we project our country, we're projecting it like, oh, this country is just about to collapse. This country is just about to collapse. I think I recently saw There was a guy that left Nigeria and then he came out on Twitter, a young guy as well, and then he came out on Twitter to celebrate, and that tweet just blew up. But the fact that somebody, abroad then saw it and said that for a person to be celebrating living this country like this, it must be a lot. So maybe that's what the minister is trying to say. That you people should know, stop making us look like we're on the verge of collapse because we're moving. I've been moving. Anyway, moving on to other stories. According to a new report, 53% of Nigerians have zero savings. I think I'm part of that 53%. I'm standing on the side of the 53%.
Actually,
but I feel like it's probably more than 53%.
That's what I wanted to say, that the calculation is very, very wrong.
They should look more.
Yeah, definitely.
They need to look better.
Because what's the purpose of you having savings?
No, so here is it. According to them, it said that it is, a troubling reality that our financial habits as Nigerians is showing that more than half of the population lacks any meaningful savings buffer. And they now said that 53% of Nigerians do not prioritize saving or struggle to maintain a financial reserve. This was according to how they got the survey, and that covered about 20,000 respondents across the country's 6 geopolitical zones. And then they now said that it's not even because we do not have money, that people should not think that it's just because they don't have money, that's why they are not saving. But even from the little that you have, you should still save. Why are you just laughing? No, see how we should try as much as possible to move away from, informal savings, and then we should prioritize saving. It's not that you don't have money, but we do save though.
The first question
because
is,
what are they going to call Ajo?
That's what. Wait. The first question is, how much is the minimum wage?
70K.
How many companies are complying with that?
We'll have to find out.
Do you understand? And for you to do that Ajo that you are saying, that means you have to eat just one time in a day.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 001.
Mm-hmm. Or 010.
Or 010. No, but 001 is very, very important because you know if you sleep for nights without eating. Especially those that doesn't have ceiling in their house.
It's empty count.
Do you understand? So, salary earners, the money they are earning, it's not that much for them to even cater for their needs. Let's to talk of savings. I was telling a friend 2 days or 3 days ago that if you're collecting, let's say 200 to 300 this present Nigeria, for you to save out of it, that means you have a whole lot of discipline for yourself. Because it's not that easy. Transport is there, transportation, feeding is there. Even if you have a car, you have to buy fuel.
Of course.
And now tell me, if you're a family man, you have to pay for your kids' school fees.
That one's every day.
And school fees now is not something to it's very, very cost. Because now a child of 3-year-old or 4-year-old, now you have to pay at least, let me say, 160. Because they will say, like, if you want the best school for them, you have to, you understand. So imagine someone is collecting 300. You remove 160 from that money.
It's just even funny that you cannot even remove 160 at the time. Maybe you just
pay instrumentally.
2, 3. You
understand? Remove
your salaries. But
what about feeding?
That one's every day.
Are you're the kind of parent that doesn't want your child to look at someone else's food or proper. You understand? You want the best. You buy juice. You buy
all of those things.
It's not that easy, but
It's actually not. And I don't think that a lot of people don't save because, they don't have saving habits. I think it is because
there's nothing to save.
because even if you now, you collect your salary and then you struggle to say, okay, let me put this 10K aside. I'm happy to announce you that 10K, while you're safe, you will go back to where you saved it. So that I can save you.
ASAP.
Straight up, because by the time it's even done saving yourself, you have noticed you're just going to be, alone. And when we're talking about even the savings, a lot of these savings, like Ajo that we talked about, are usually meant for certain things. So you're probably saving up to get your apartment,
and if you
to pay your house rent,
if you collect that money, if you
Straight.
did not pay up, if you don't use that money to do what you want to use it to do something else.
Before we go. Nowadays, it's even easier. The moment you collect 5K like this, before night, it don't finish. 10K, less than 48 hours, done. So it's easier. You just go collect 5K one, collect 5K two.
Do you know what it means for you
Before
to spend like 50,000 in less than 2 weeks?
It's a lot. It's a lot. Anyway, still on that, according to the World Bank, they have given a warning that 140 million Nigerians trapped in poverty right now, and then the poverty rate has hit 63%, and that's why the fact that we have falling inflation, which I'm not even sure, because I don't think that we don't have, I don't think our inflation has fallen. I think that it is even rising, because look at, usually once the price of fuel goes up, every other thing literally goes up with it.
Definitely.
So I'm not seeing any falling inflation here, but it is very, very concerning to see that 140 million of Nigerians are trapped in poverty. In fact, that growing up we used to have, we're not very rich, but we're like average.
There's nothing like average
again.
I don't think
we have middle class anymore.
There's no middle class.
It's either you're up or you're
down.
There's no middle class. I don't think that we have
middle
that
class as well.
Even if we have any set of people left in the middle class, they are like very, very minute set of people left in that middle class. They are like very, very little people that would have been in the higher class gang if not for the current situation of things. So that's a lot. In 2023 we had 56%. 2024 we had 61%, and the rate for 2025 that came out now is signaling 63%. So that means by the time we are ending 2026,
73 or 80,
it's going to be higher. And I don't know, although the data from the NBS, that's the National Bureau of Statistics, indicated that the headline inflation dropped significantly to 34.80% in December 2024 to 15.15% in December 2025. And food inflation fell from 39.84% that we had in 2024 to 10.84% in 2025. Now, the question is, was this the same December 2025 that a lot of people could not celebrate Christmas? And you said inflation dropped.
This calculation is very, very... Don't let me say it's wrong, Sha.
But it is
what it is.
It's a lot. 140 million Nigerians trapped in poverty.
More than that.
That's a cause for concern. That's a cause for concern.
Well?
All right, moving on to other stories. The U.S. has ordered staff to leave embassy in Abuja, and they have also flagged 23 Nigerian states as do not travel zones. And so they directed non-essential staff and family members to leave the U.S. embassy in Abuja over the worsening security concerns. And, they released the travel advisory earlier in the week, and they said they should Americans who want to come to Nigeria should reconsider starting from April 8, which was just like 2 days ago, citing rising crime, terrorism, kidnapping, civil unrest, and limited healthcare services. And so the advisory places Nigeria at level 3, reconsider travel, while 23 states have now been classified under the stricter level 4, do not travel category. So Nigeria itself is on level 3, don't travel, reconsider, think about it. You know, this advice is giving, call your edoforo and your everything
and your edofuro
sit down
and
and think
your
about it before you go.
shaki.
but on level 4, do not travel. Don't even try
Imagine.
it. And then on that list, we have states like Plateau, we have Jigawa, we have Kwara, we have Niger, we have Taraba states. And they also join other northern states that are already considered high risk. That is including Borno, Yobe, Kogi, and parts of Adamawa, where terrorism and kidnapping threats remain severe. And then we also have, some southern states also that were added to that list. Yes, we have states like Abia, Anambra, Bayelsa, Delta, Enugu, Imo, and Rivers. But the advisory specifically excluded Port Harcourt from the highest risk category. And so the one that the violent crimes in those axes, such as armed robbery, carjacking, and kidnapping for ransom, are common, and that American citizens are sometimes deliberately targeted. And, it could happen without warning. So, yes, they've already said to look after yourself.
When
If perchance.
I came across this news this morning from a source, I was surprised. And at the same time, I think this is just the call up to our government. You understand? It's a big call up to them because they need to do something about insecurity.
Yes.
That is battling with Nigeria today. Because we have families over there that want to come home and probably come and invest or come and see the rest, come and say hi to the rest of the family. But with this, they won't be able to come home. And even investing, for the rate of unemployment is going to increase because investors won't come in and come and invest again.
Exactly.
Because they feel like they won't be safe. They are not safe. So our government needs to do better when it comes to security, and we're using this medium to plead with them that they should please do something about it. Though Oyo State no did it, but no the deal. So if they want to come, they should come to Ibadan, come and invest.
After they already said Nigeria is on a level 3, that's where they don't already want to say think twice before you go. They wouldn't even consider looking at other places.
Yeah,
but that's also, and that's the disadvantage. Like you already mentioned.
A big one.
Investors would no longer be willing to come.
They won't. I can't have money. I want to invest. I want to come back to come and invest in my own country, and at the same time, me coming home, it's like me taking a risk, a big one at that.
Yes,
so it's not that easy. I beg, they should please do something about it.
All right, moving on to other stories. This one is a pretty sad one. The story came out that a yet to be confirmed number of Nigerian soldiers were killed after militants from the Islamic State-backed faction of the Boko Haram launched a deadly attack on a military base in Borno State. That's in the Kaga local government area, and they stormed the Joint Task Force formation in Benin Sheikh, and unfortunately, a Brigadier General, that's Brigadier General Obraima, was also involved in that, and that left numerous casualties. As we said, and it was quite unfortunate. According to sources, they said several bodies were recovered after the attack, and a number of military personnel are also said to be missing. But search efforts still continue, and it's just really sad. It's really sad. Another story came out saying that the brigadier actually was killed even though, he attempted to escape the assault, but it was trapped due to a malfunctioning armored vehicle. So he tried to, maneuver his way out of the bulletproof vehicle, but according to a source, the vehicle refused to start. Armored vehicle for the Nigerian army fighting insurgents broke down and refused to start. Another source, also pointed out alleged negligence and corruption among senior military officers, and it suggested that, funds allocated for vehicle maintenance and fuel are sometimes mismanaged. They said the federal government actually releases funds, but some commanders fail to use it because, other needs day. But now, our soldiers have lost their lives. It's really sad. These are people's sons, husbands, brothers, fathers,
uncles.
Yeah. Relatives, basically. But we can only pray that God would rest their souls and forgive them their shortcomings and give their families the fortitude to bear the irreplaceable loss. Yeah, moving on to other stories. This one is also, a rather sad one. A 500 level student died after collapsing from breathing complications during a football match. So yeah, unfortunately, it was really sad because a parent would expect that finally, is probably in his final year, or let's say even if he's studying medicine, he probably just had just a year to go. And this happened. A statement released by the vice chancellor of the university said that the boy left the ongoing match after he was complaining of leg pain and exhaustion. But soon after, his condition worsened and he experienced breathing difficulties. Fellow students rushed him to the university's medical center, and the medical personnel there reportedly administered the CPR, and then they administered CPR using AED, but efforts to revive him was unsuccessful. However, there is another account, by students. There are some students that said that the essential equipment such as oxygen and nebulizers were unavailable, and that prayers were prioritized over the urgent medical care. But the vice chancellor said no, that didn't happen, although a statement attributed to the deceased family then raised concerns about the discrepancies between the university's account and the eyewitness report. So people that were there reported that, they... this is really sad. People that were there reported that this school's medical facility didn't have oxygen and nebulizers to help the boy. But the statement of the school said otherwise. And then if the family questioned the speed at which such conclusions were announced without an independent investigation. And, they also pointed to unresolved issues, including the timeline of the event, its condition when help arrived, and the adequacy of the medical response. But they also said that they are reviewing the medical records and the eyewitness testimonies, and they're also seeking independent assessment because they were yet to get a clear medical explanation for what exactly happened. It's very unfortunate, that this happened. This is even a private university where, they just pay a lot of money for this kids to be in school, and lacking such facilities that can, because according to the students who were there, it didn't happen. Of course, the school there's a need to to put out something that would, I don't know. I just hope that investigations will be done and the truth will eventually come out. It's just very unfortunate that even after, it's not going to bring back the boy.
That's just it. That's the point. That's why I'm speechless, because it's not easy for you to spend right from nursery, nursery.
Slide from pregnancy.
Yeah,
safe.
okay, yeah, let's say from there. Now to 500 level.
Anyway, it is well. We pray that
My
God
prayers
will
are
give,
with the parents.
yeah, so give the parents the fortitude to be at the loss. We'll hold them strong at this very difficult and trying time. And finally, before we go, federal government budgets 135 billion naira for 2027 election legal disputes. Election that we have not even done. We are already putting aside money for the dispute. Now, the federal government has proposed 135.22 billion naira in the 2026 budget for electoral adjudication and post-election provision, signaling a significant allocation for managing legal disputes and obligations that typically follow Nigeria's elections. And the figure is contained in the House of Representatives order paper, which included details of the 2026 appropriation bill. So, 135 billion naira. That's quite an amount.
Well, I'm not surprised, because I feel for the past few weeks now, the election, 2027 election is what it's going on, and it's what's under their mind now. And that's what they are focusing on. Do you understand? Because some years back, what they did for the past 3 weeks now, that they are meant to do for like 2 or 3 years back, they did not. So where is the money coming from? So which means wherever people are saying, like, okay, we need the government to intervene into this, if it doesn't involve the forthcoming election, that listing here it's not available. Because I noticed I've been on social media for like 3 days straight up, and what I'm saying, I was like, wow, election, and that is what you're focusing on. So, well, now another news will come out now that we want to borrow money now. Don't worry.
All right, that's going to be all on the trends for today. Afterwards, we'll go on this music break and move on to our topic of discussion for today. Today, we're talking about dealing with low self-esteem in a society that praises only success. So that's going to be our topic of discussion for today. So sit back and let's have an amazing conversation this evening.
Become rich and famous. All these faces will know who I am, 'cause I'll be a superstar. Flashing lights and cover pages. All these faces will know who I am, 'cause I'll be a superstar. Did you see me in the magazines? Tell me, what did you think of me? I'm a celebrity. Don't you know, yeah, I break all the rules, but I figure that's what stars are supposed to do. Just 'cause we're super cool. Don't you know, whatever time of day, be sure to find me in my designer shades. That's how I operate. Don't you know, if I had to do this all again, I wouldn't change anything. The ladies love me and the fans adore me. My super story is one with lots of money. When I become rich and famous, oh, these faces will a superstar. No more lining up outside the club, straight to the door. Of course they remember me. I live in VIP. Don't you know? We got it fancy clothes. Paparazzi stalking me, cause the whole world knows this dude's about to blow. Don't you know? Ain't got no need for game. Just say my name and all of the girls agree. They want a piece of me. Don't you know? If I had to do this again, I wouldn't change anything. Ladies love me and the fans adore me. My superstory is one with lots of money. When I become rich and famous, all these faces will know who I am, cause I'll be a superstar. Flashing lights and cover pages. All these faces will know who I am, cause I'll be a superstar. Mama, when your boy Hammer, I go buy you Range Rover. La 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 la. I'll be a superstar. Mama, when your boy Hammer, I go buy you Range Rover. La 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 la. I'll be a superstar. If I had to do this all again, I wouldn't change anything. The ladies love me and the fans adore me. My super story is one with lots of money. When I become rich and famous, all these faces will know who I am, cause I'll be a superstar. Flashing lights and cover pages. All these faces will know who I am, cause I'll be a superstar. Mama, when your boy am I go buy you Range Rover. La 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 la. I'll be a superstar. Mama, when your boy am I go buy you Range Rover. La 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 la. I'll be a superstar. Rich and famous, all these faces will know who I am, cause I'll be a superstar. Flashing lights and cover pages. All these faces will know who I am, cause I'll be a superstar. Did you see me in the magazines? Tell me, what did you think of me? I'm a celebrity. Don't you know?
All right, welcome back. This is still Youth Parliament on Wales Radio 89.3 FM, your preferred wholesome radio. And like I said, we're talking about dealing with low self-esteem in a society that praises only success. Last week, we talked about Nigeria and our mental health as young people. And, another major thing that a lot of young people are also struggling with is how to deal with low self-esteem, especially, with the way things are and the way our society is today. But let's start with, what is low self-esteem? Toluwaleke. Let's first start with that so that we understand, where we're all coming from.
Well, I feel like to get this right is because we're saying you're trying your possible best to make it. But unfortunately, we live in a society whereby they celebrate outcomes and titles. And and you're striving hard to be a man of yourself. But the outcome, the end result, doesn't matter to them because you've not yet arrived, like they used to say. And with that within yourself, you won't be able to move forward. It will be as if what you're doing, you're just disturbing yourself. With what you're doing, I am not. Why is it that what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to be a man of myself, and yet people are not seeing the positive side. Instead of them to encourage me, they are speaking down on my own character and what I'm doing. And that is where low self-esteem comes in, because it will definitely draw you down. You won't be able to move forward. You will start blaming yourself and start seeing it as if what you're doing, it's not good enough for you. Not for people around you anymore. For you. And with that, you'll be drained mentally, physically, emotionally. All the
that you can never think of.
Yes. And this thing
Exactly.
and this thing is killing the youth out there. It is, because our society, like I said earlier, they don't celebrate outcomes. They celebrate outcomes and titles, money, followers, but the process and the struggles and the failures behind them doesn't even matter. And with that, you have within us that if I'm not winning, that means I'm not worthy. So that's just it.
Okay. All right. I like that, and I like the perspective that you're coming in from. But on a general note, it's just a persistent negative perception about yourself. You constantly doubt your ability. You constantly doubt your worth. You constantly doubt your value. And, a lot of people always see it as being not confident. But it's beyond feeling or not feeling confident, rather. It's in, different ways. You find yourself constantly comparing you to others. Like Toluwaleke has said, you feel like you're not doing enough. You downplay your achievements. You're afraid to try because, of course, nobody wants to even fail at this point. And then you feel like you need approval for you to feel okay about yourself. And this feeling is not something that just started in isolation. It's something that has happened over time, that we now see every day, being amplified by so many reasons. Social media is one of it. The music that we listen to, peer pressure, in fact, family expectations as well. And then the society generally. The society celebrates someone who just bought a car, and then you hear things like, is that not your mates? Were you people not, were you not, and
that thing starts with the family.
Of course. And then this one, I saw that this person is now, has blown online. Oh, this one is now making money abroad. This entrepreneur is, always making sales and all of that. And so many times, like Toluwaleke said, we don't celebrate people who are trying to figure things out. We don't celebrate people who are trying and failing quietly. We don't celebrate people who are building slowly. We don't celebrate people who are surviving tough circumstances. Now, I saw a video of a lady on TikTok. She made a video. It was her birthday, and then she was clocking 32. And so she made a video saying that, today she's clocking 32, and then she feels a certain way, that although, she's thankful to God for a new age, but, she feels so alone. But so as she's trying to navigate this time and figure things out, that she's 32, unmarried, and figuring things out. And even though it's been difficult because our siblings, our younger ones, seem to have figured it all out, and they're even married and settled, that, she doesn't even know where to go, but she's just going to keep showing up every single day. guess what happened in the comment section? Now, I saw people coming and saying, oh, after you have already used your life, or it's because you are not married, saying lots of hurtful things for somebody who came out to talk about her struggles, about trying to figure things out. And then somebody even said, oh, it is when they don't see any man to marry them, that's when they can come out to say, that's when they always come out to say that they're figuring things out. And that is just the reality of what we see, of what is happening right now to us as young people. Now, let's talk about the impact and how it affects us.
Well, you can say I'm laughing.
Yeah.
In Yoruba, wani shutisheri. Do you understand? At a point in time, I feel like I am not worthy of myself. Because I've tried everything possible to be a man of myself, to stand on my 2 feet. But as I'm trying, and at the same time, my childhood friend, they are flourishing. And when it comes in that friends, family will start comparing you with others, you feel like that means you're not doing anything.
Yeah.
But there's one thing I came to realize, that social media, like you said, societal pressure can definitely make you feel like you are behind in life. That's just the truth about it. But it also starts when you start comparing your beginnings, because your own beginnings, you start comparing it to someone else's peak. This person is doing this, why me? I've not even, okay, for example, you have a childhood friend that used to travel out as if you're going to challenge. Do you understand? And you've not been to the airport before. Then you start feeling like, what is wrong with me? And during our own school days, we used to compete in class exam. If I'm not first, he will be second. If he's not first, I will be second. That's just it. We've never been taught before. Then you have to start thinking out, where exactly did you go wrong? And you feel like, this person is making it. Won't I make it? And that is why the youth out there, they are doing some things that they are not meant to do because of the societal pressure on them. And apart from that, the family pressure also. And that comes from the father. Some parents are out there, they will be the one pushing their own children or their own child into something else that he or she doesn't want to do. Start comparing your child with your friend's child. But the question is it that same money? Do you have that same resources that your friend's child had to go through school? Your friend's child went to a private school, for crying out loud. From there, went to private university. While doing that, before the final year exam, the cousins or the uncles, they've processed the visa. He went for an interview. He finished the exam like this. Straight down to probably maybe to the UK or US. But your own child is battling with Nigerian school that goes on strike as if... You understand?
Yes.
But some parents will never realize that. They will just want to push their child into what they don't want to do. And that's why you see that youth out there, they will end up using their parents to... You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the parent will start blaming, I did not train you like this. But you never said you were the one that pushed your child to do something that he's not meant to do or she's not meant to do. So with that, the comparison needs to stop. It needs to stop. From our parents, from our friends, from our relatives. Please stop comparing two childs together. Yoruba will say, "Ìyàn lè bí ìbejì, but ìwà ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ ló máa ní." Orí Kẹ́hìndé ní, kọ́ ni Táyé ní. It might be late in your own eyes, but it's better late than you not making it in life, than you rushing it. And they will also say, you can call your love. You have hot soup in front of you because you're hungry. You're in a hurry to eat it and you want to drink it. Then definitely your tongue will get the, you know,
Get burnt.
you understand?
Okay.
So please, they need to do better.
Okay. Well, another part of the other impacts, especially on, you as a young person, is the fact that you can't stop trying new opportunities. You find yourself, settling for less than you deserve. When you should be speaking up, you find yourself silent most times. You depend too much on external validation, and then you feel stuck even when you have potential. And over time, it can shape one's entire life, and worse still, it can make you start believing that that's the permanent version of yourself. And so the next step to take would be redefining yourself or rebuilding yourself. Practical steps to rebuild your self-esteem. Oluwale has already talked about constant comparison and cutting it out, because of course your life, your timeline, your friend's life, his or her timeline. All right. And then aside from, stopping constant comparison, you need to redefine success for yourself. It doesn't have to mean money. It doesn't have to mean fame. It doesn't have to mean status. You can even ask yourself what's a meaningful for you now. For you, what does a meaningful life look like? It could be growth, it could be peace, it could be stability, it could even just becoming better than you were yesterday. So, learn to redefine your success. Don't be dependent on, what other people or what success is to other people. And as much as possible, I feel like Oluwale has already mentioned that the kind of influence that you have around to, goes a long way. So try as much as possible to have better influence around you. Have people, surround yourself with people that would encourage you to grow. Surround yourself with people that will support your effort, and not people that will make you feel small for every single thing that you do. Another thing is, I feel like one of the major issues we have is that we don't acknowledge our wins, even if it is little, or even if it seems quiet. No matter how little you think that your win is, still celebrate it. Celebrate yourself, because you came that far. You did that by yourself. All right. It could be something as little as you being able to get your own apartment. It could be something as little as, even if you can't get your apartment and you still stay with people. It could be something as little as doing something within your room. Maybe there was no wardrobe and you decided to get yourself one. No matter how little it was, something that just pushes you towards growth, celebrate it. And aside from the external influence that, usually affects and impact our self-esteem, I think that our inner voice also plays a huge role. It's important that you pay attention to how you talk to yourself, how you see yourself. If you keep talking down on yourself, you keep saying things like, I'm not good enough, I can't do this, I feel like I'm behind in life, your mind starts to believe in that way.
Definitely.
It goes with you that way. And so just like that, you're unable, if you say you can't do it, then
definitely
you can't
you
do
won't.
it. If you say you are behind, then you are behind. If you say that you're not good enough, then you are not good enough. So you need to start replacing those thoughts that cross your mind Tell yourself that, yes, I'm working on it. I might not be where I want to be yet, but I am moving. You're not where you used to be. And if possible, limit social media when it's necessary. If it is something that keeps affecting you all the time, maybe every time you go on social media and you see somebody, maybe you're older than, or someone that, probably your age mates, if going on social media affects you all the time, then just give yourself a break from it and stop concentrating on all of that. Your because I know you probably already have your quote for today. Your sign out quotes. I know that you already have. So
it's been a while now, but today is different.
Okay.
It is because I'm a living experience. Like I've experienced it, and I scaled through it.
Yeah.
Though it was not easy for me. I came to realize that my value is not tied to my income, my job title, my current situation. But for you listening to us out there, just remember that definitely we have a word that claps for winners.
Yes, we will.
But when was the last time you clapped for yourself in the quiet moment of your life? Because healing and trying again are also victory.
Yes, they are.
So please,
Yes, they are.
learn how to celebrate yourself,
No matter how little.
no matter how little, because with that, it shows you're growing.
Okay. And in addition to that, I'm just going to say that you are allowed to grow slowly. You're allowed to make mistakes. You're allowed to not have everything figured out at once. Yes, not all of us will be able to figure things out immediately and all at once. Being in progress doesn't mean that you're less valuable. And you don't have to wait until you blow before you start valuing yourself. All right, start valuing yourself from now. Build yourself from inside, not from validation, pressure, but from the understanding of who you are and who you are becoming, because your journey is valid. All right, and that is going to be all on the show today. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. Next Friday is going to be another time, so join us again.
But I'm not picking the topic for next week, please.
Join us again next Friday, all right, at exactly 4 p.m. on Youth Parliament, right here on Wales Radio 89.3 FM. All right, my name is Toluwaleke Alli, the Radio Princess. Follow me across socials at I Am Radio Princess. Is part of ranking. Celebrate me.
Yeah.